Quote, suicide bombing is a martyrdom operation and it is known in Islam. Dr. Umar Nabi, Red Fort suicide bomber. He's right. Quote, never say those who martyred in the cause of Allah are dead. They are alive and with Allah and are being looked after. 2154, 3169. And by the time I end, I know this. I will be, Rahul, accused of 4 crimes. Misinterpretation, miscontextualizing, whataboutery, and non-believer ignorance, kafir ignorance. Never mind. Look, there are 2 things you need to understand. Number 1, there is no such thing as radical Islam. Tell me, if I read and follow chapter and verse of the book Biochemistry by Leninger, do I become a radical scientist? Or if I memorize the Sebastian textbook of surgery, would you start calling me a radical surgeon? The essence of Adhan amplified through the loudspeaker 5 times a day is, quote, no one has the right to be worshipped but Allah 4062. Do not take disbelievers as friends unless they convert 489. Those who disbelieve in our verses, we will drive them into a fire. 456. Fight against those who do not believe in Allah. Fight them until they give the jizya while they are humble. 929. And that often publicized verse 532. That Islam preaches peace because Quran says, quote, if you kill one human being, you kill the entire humanity. Well, that is a conditional order for Jews, children of Israel. And the very next verse, 533, describes the awful punishment for them if they don't follow it. Look, we've been here before. A practicing Muslim who believes in the Sharia and every single word that there is in the Holy Quran is a good Muslim. While a Muslim who drinks, fornicates, indulges in idle talk or music, supports Muslim women who reject the burqa, draws a portrait of whomsoever he wishes to, marries a non-Muslim, is homosexual, gives equal share of inheritance to females, and is fine with all his fellow Muslims being all of the above, is a bad Muslim. Allah himself has defined just who is a good Muslim. 33, 36, 3, 132, 8, 2, 49, 15. And every single time, Rahul, the apologists cringe at violence or retribution being ordered. They bring out the excuse of context of interpretation in order to hide the true meaning. In fact, I challenge them, it is the Muslims who are Islamophobic. They fear Islam. They fear to bring out the orders and the commandments of their holy book in its entirety on Jews, Christians, polytheists, homosexuality, apostasy, heresy, dress code, wife beating, blasphemy, because they fear being called illiberal and hypocrites. So they end up condemning and branding as radicals the Muslims who are faithfully following the fundamentals. They spare the fundamentalists but spare the fundamentals. Dr. Umar Nabi is following the fundamentals. Rahul, the disbelievers of that time, polytheists, Christians, Jews, homosexuals, apostates, were seen to possess certain characteristics, and it is these characteristics that are condemned in order to be punished in the Holy Book. The orders are not for non-believers of that time. They are for anyone who possesses their characteristics for all time. It is specious, is it not, to claim orders that apply to non-believers are meant for non-believers of that time, but orders that apply to believers, i.e. Muslims, are meant for believers of today's time? And second thing we have to understand right now, as long as we believe everything else is a lie, we are sprouting thousands of doctors like Muzammil and Shahina and Umar who have only one reason to live: death.